I'm Doug Morris. I was born August 4th, 1954, so I'm happy to be 71 years old. I grew up in Red Deer, took all my schooling, elementary and high school, and a couple of years of college. I moved up to Grand Prairie in 1975, so gosh, 50 plus years ago now. I was coming up here to move in with my mom. She'd moved the family up and our roots are here. My grandparents lived here since like 1900. And I was coming up one winter just to make some money to pay off my student loans and move back to Red Deer. I just never left. I grew up in a home where volunteering just happened. My mother was in the CWL, Catholic Women's League, so they worked weddings and funerals, just like they do today, actually. And my father volunteered with the Royal Canadian Air Force Association as a former airman. So I just saw it happening all through my formative years, really. When I moved to Grand Prairie, I guess, it started in my college years. You know, I signed up as student council. Usually it was related to things I was doing, sports teams, raising money for sports teams, that kind of thing. And the earliest actual philanthropic thing I did is we played 101 straight hours of backgammon, two friends of mine and I. And it was to get in the Guinness Book of World Records. But Bob Waldenberger, the head of the phys ed department at the time, said, why don't you guys take pledges and we can raise some money and maybe award a scholarship? So that's what happened. And that scholarship is still awarded today. It's the Terry Lee O'Neill Memorial Scholarship, and it's given away every year, 50 years later. So it was a small thing. It was only a few $1,000s. And it grew and grew through the high interest years. And then it's been able to help out probably 40 students over time. And that something small can turn into something big. And every project is like that, with good hard work and team working together. Well, giving back has always been important to me because I didn't grow up with very much. Like, generosity means giving when you may or may not have enough to give. Back in my formative years, we didn't have extra money, so we gave time. If you have no time, but you have some money, then that's nice to give too, right? But ideally, if you can do both, and you have the ability to do both, I really think people should. In last year's video, Fletcher Boodle said we should all be paying a little bit of rent for the space we occupy in our community, and I thoroughly believe that. Servant leadership, service above self, which is a Rotary thing, one of the organizations that I've been proud to be affiliated with for years. Yeah, that's, if you are able, then you should. Like, volunteering is real philanthropy. You've got time, and you can give that. You could be doing something else with your time. Every project that I've ever been in part of, I could have been golfing or swimming or somewhere else, right? So giving to help out either community or members of your community, I really believe that is true philanthropy. Well, to me, community means a group of people in a region or a neighborhood or a town or a city, all working for the common good to make the place they live a better place to live. That's all it takes. Everybody chips in. I think life just goes along a little better. Well, I have to say I'm most proud of my family. You know, my wife Lori and my children Douglas and Jamie. They've always been very supportive of everything I do, and you can't do this stuff without help of the family. If you're going in different angles, it just doesn't work. Well, this award is a true honor. Like, being recognized in this way just means that all the things you do over the years, somebody noticed, right? You get busy doing what you do every day, every month, every year, and as you carry on, years go by. And then a pleasant surprise like this happens, and then you realize that someone did notice. So it's a true honor. I'm very honored. If legacy means what people say about you when you're gone, I just hope that they would say he really helped out a lot when he could, and he helped make the community better. I've always believed in leading by example. So if others do choose to step into some of my shoes, if they're vacated, a long time from now I hope, I hope people would do what I do. You know, just give when you can, do whatever you can do. If you're able, you should. And that's what I've lived by for a long, long time. So.